Hi, welcome to Better Detroit Youth Movement. I'm Erica Green, and today we have two young men that's with us today. Introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Vincent Weaver, and I'm here with the Detroit Youth Program.
Hello, my name is Anthony Branch. I'm also with the Better Detroit Youth Movement and the Young Men of Distinction of Denby High School.
Today our topic is STDs, HIV, and teen pregnancy. How can we prevent these things from happening? An estimate of 1 out of 5 Americans have genital herpes, but only 90% do not know they have it.
Wow. Technically speaking, that is a big number. Would you happen to know how many of them are affected daily?
Well, from the research I did, 10,000 of teens are infected every 8 seconds.
Wow, so someone just got infected with that disease as we were speaking. It has to leave a lasting impression on your mind of what is going on today with our youth.
And we want to hear from you guys. How do you feel about STDs? What do you know about STDs? How can you present it? Do you know anything about it? Have it been discussed with you?
Well, it's funny that you speak about STDs because I also read that the rate is going down 15%. Each year, it goes down 15 more percent, and from the past 5 years, less people have died from STD from really catching it.
So, why are you guys interested in informing youth about what is STDs? How is it affecting our life?
Well, honestly, I was one of the students at Henry Ford that didn't know a lot about STDs, so I wanted to be more advanced with that and more, knowledgeable about that. And I felt like this is a good way to join that. And by me learning, I can teach everybody else.
Anthony?
Well, I feel that STDs are a great epidemic in life today, and it's affecting not just our teens, it's affecting everyone. But the way that it's affecting our youth population, it's too big of a deal. I mean, you have people being killed and different things going on. These numbers, that's something we need to focus on now. Hopefully break down that number.
And it will be a surprise, but only 54% of students regularly use condoms during intimacy. And a question was asked, a lot of them say they're afraid to buy condoms or they feel ashamed to buy condoms. So my question is, would you buy condoms for yourself or would you send someone else to get them?
Well, honestly, personally, I bought my own condoms. When I first started, yes, I was more embarrassed and on the sneak tip of sneaking to the gas station and waiting till everybody left out to go to the register and buy my own. But now I feel like if I'm not getting them, then that's a problem. So I'm not so much as nervous on who's going to see me or what. I'm more nervous as the people that's scared to not buy them.
So how would you encourage them to go out and buy them
Honestly,
if they're afraid to buy them?
What I do, I'm very close to my friends and family. So what I would do, I take a best friend out, or come on, take my bro or somebody out and, can you help me pick out this? Not so much as I don't know what I'm doing, but just there for guidance and for backup.
Okay. Anthony?
Well, personally speaking, I feel that not wanting to use protection only makes you look as though you don't care about yourself or the one you claim to love. So I feel that if you're going to be intimate with someone and they want to use protection, I feel you should use protection along with them. It only shows that you care and it shows that you want to protect yourself. And if you want to continue that relationship, I think that's the best thing to do. As far as being embarrassed, you may be embarrassed for that moment, but think about living your life with that STD or possibly that baby you may have to care for.
Although youth are at a higher risk of occurring STDs or STIs, 1 out of 3 are usually sexually active from ages 15 to 17, and 1 out of 2 sexually active ages 18 to 24 say they have been tested for STD.
I think, of course.
So, have you guys been tested for STDs, or would you go and get tested for STDs? And who would you talk to if you didn't know anything about it?
Me personally, I talk to people who I feel I can trust. Some of those people may be, I'm very close to my parents in that way, so I may go to them and talk to them. It may not be as graphic as maybe talking to a friend, but I talk to them. And other people I talk to be probably my spiritual advisors who I know can give me that proper advice.
Let's take a call. Hello?
Hi. Hi,
Hi.
my name's Steve. My name's Stevie. I went to the Special Olympics state game, and then after that, I won 2 medals.
Can you repeat what you said? I didn't hear you as clear.
I went to the Special Olympics,
Special ed school.
Special Olympics state games,
Uh-huh.
and I won 2 medals.
Great. Nice. Did you have a question for us?
Yes.
Go ahead.
I went to Living Center, Detroit River,
Mm-hmm.
and then do exercise bike riding. And
Yeah.
then after that, us went to bike racing. And
Nice.
then I got sick.
Nice. Thank you for calling.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Let's not. Okay. We asked ourselves, yes, I would encourage not only myself to get tested, but not only once, because over the times we tend to change, and we tend to change our partners or who we're dating. So, and even if you have to date with a distant relationship, I ask you to do testing more than once, because you never know if you two have dated anyone else while you was dating. So, would you guys go and get dated, tested, and would you encourage your friends to test it, and why to get tested?
Absolutely. Like, honestly, we have a clinic at my school called, Henry Ford High School, and we have a clinic there, and we can actually go there and get tested. And outsiders, anybody else can get tested. I have got tested before. I don't see nothing wrong with it. It's not that, okay, let me check and see I don't have anything. It's more as a, let me make sure I'm keeping up with myself.
All right.
Personally, I feel that knowing your status is about half the battle. Once you have that, you can figure out the next part of your life. Knowing that, you're not infected with the disease only shows that, okay, I know I'm clear. Now you can make sure that you're staying clear so that you don't make that mistake. But what I would do is I would encourage abstinence, because that's the only sure way to make sure you don't have an STD.
And it's funny to say this, but it's not really funny, but it's 87% of males know how to use a condom correctly. And it's only 60% of women know how. It's like they expect that males should always carry a condom, but you should carry one yourself. And another topic we had was teen pregnancy. It's one of the most effective things that is going on now, but it hits you emotionally. It downs your self-esteem and you talking to people. So if you're pregnant or denying it and letting it go by, not only harms you, but it harms that baby. Or it harms you may getting sick, or because you don't go and get tested. So denying is your worst enemy than facing it.
Well, as far as teen pregnancy, I feel that, people make mistakes. Okay, you wind up pregnant. The best thing to do is to pick up where you left off. I mean, you have to make a conscious decision to say, okay, I'm going to make the decision to take care of my goals and make sure everything fits right. That's if you choose to keep your baby. If you choose to keep it, you should want to make the life for that baby and yourself as easy as possible. So by doing that, you go forward, you try to gain resources to try to make your life much better and much easier for yourself.
But do you also know that it's 82% of teen pregnancy is unexpected? And recently, me personally, not real personal, but I dealt with some people I know that has been a little teen pregnancy. And most of them do want to keep their baby. That's obvious.
Don't mean to cut you guys off, but we want to give you guys some options of how to prevent it. Avoid sharing towels. Wash before and after intercourse. Consider that not having sex is one of the ways you know yourself you don't have STDs or you're not pregnant. And get tested, not just do a standardized test, but get completely tested. We're coming from Better Detroit Youth Movement. See you next time.
Good job. Good job.
We are the faces.